In today's episode, I am going to be digging out a massive quarry, which I will then fill with lava to make an infinite lava source. And if you're wondering how you can get infinite lava just by filling a pit with it, I'll show you in a second. And I'm also going to upgrade a few more things that I already have, so make sure to watch to the end. So I want to upgrade these backpacks, that way I can have more storage in them, because we are running low in this spruce storage since we're having so much. And I think now I should have a pretty good amount of iron, hopefully. I've got like a stack, that's not too bad. And if you missed this iron farm build in the last video, you should go check that one out as well. So now I should be able to have some gold backpacks here to store. So if you didn't know, the way to get infinite lava is you actually need to have 10,000 lava source blocks, which of course is difficult to get from the overworld. So what you actually need to do is you need to bring all of those buckets from the nether to the overworld. However, to get 10,000 buckets from the nether to the overworld, there's a few things that we're gonna need. The first is a hose pulley, which allows you to pull lava or water from a source, but if it pulls out a bucket of water, it's going to take one water source from wherever you're pulling. But if you have at least 10,000 buckets of water or lava all connected together, then that hose pulley is not going to physically pick up a block of water or lava. It's just going to give you that lava or water and put it into a tank, which is super useful. And of course, to do this, we're going to need a lot of fluid tanks. But you might be thinking, 10,000 buckets is a lot of lava to bring from the nether to the overworld, since I only have 37 slots in my inventory. And I do also have backpacks, but I am not going to sit down here and place down 10,000 buckets of lava, because that would take so long. But what we can do is, if you didn't know, you can actually transport trains through nether portals. Those trains can have fluid tanks, which can hold that lava, and then we can use a hose pulley to pull that lava from the nether, put it into a fluid tank, and then we can bring that lava into wherever we want to output it, and then we can actually use this hose pulley to not only pick up buckets of lava and water, but it can also place them. And it will definitely take a long time, but we can definitely do it. And you might be thinking, well, I don't have a space big enough to hold 10,000 buckets of water, or lava rather, right now. And you'd be right. And there's more cobblestone getting out. That's not good. And to dig out a big enough area, we are going to be using a mechanical drill and a rope pulley. And of course, I'll be using these mechanical drills since I don't need them as of right now, and I'll put them back whenever I do need them. But for now, I want to get ideally 30 drills, but that is a lot, so I don't know if I'll be able to get that many. So I'll be needing a lot of andesite alloy. Yep, that's how you put it in. So to make this rope pulley, I'll need a piece of wool, an andesite casing, and an iron ingot, which is super simple to make. I guess I need an iron sheet, not an iron plate. Did I just say iron sheet, not iron plate? I meant to say iron sheet, not iron ingot. There's another stack of andesite alloy, that's great. So I'll need a bunch more andesite casings. And now I can make up a bunch of these mechanical drills. 30 is a good number. And I'll also want to have a ton of item vaults on here as well. It's actually pretty good because it means I get to use up a lot of this wood that I'm getting. Let's see, we've got almost 6 stacks of barrels. That should be pretty good. And then I'm going to scout out a good place to put this quarry? I'm thinking probably over here. Maybe I could do like a dam. Let me see how many blocks across this is. Yeah, I might be able to block off like some water here. Actually, first I need to figure out what the dimensions are that I need, because I was originally going to do something like a 15 by 15 that's 45 blocks deep. What is happening with this mechanical bearing? It's not working. Oh, the water got destroyed by this leaf, or rather it stopped flowing because of them. That's funny. Let me get a bit of more deep slate. What? Come on. So I'm gonna grab this deep slate and probably another bed. Also gonna make this one red because I can. Then I'm gonna make this other bed orange also because I can. So I am going to plot out the dimensions I'll need here, and then I'll get going on digging this whole thing out. So I think I'm gonna go with this little 35 by 11 area on the inside, and these outside walls are 37 by 11, or 13 rather. I actually had this dumb idea where I was like, I need to clear out this area with some sand because obviously water and lava don't mix. But the dumb part of this was that I was going to make sand by taking this gravel that we're already getting and temporarily stopping the iron process, and actually allowing this to build up and then putting the gravel back in this crushing wheel to get crushed into sand. And then I realized how stupid of an idea that was because gravel already falls. So there would be literally no point in me doing that. Just thought it would be funny and I wanted to share that. Alright, I also do want to encase this a little better because some of these items are just dropping out. So if I go around like this, that should hopefully do the trick. So I'm going to get all of this wall filled in and this water out, and I'll meet you back when I'm done. Now that we've got all of the water out of here, I think it's about time that we start drilling. But obviously, I don't have enough drills to cover this entire area. But what I can do is take this rope pulley and put it on a gantry carriage. That way I can move it as soon as I'm done drilling out one area. But to do that, I'll need a gantry carriage, which is cheap, and gantry shafts, which are also pretty cheap. And I do want to make another speed controller so I can, you know, control the speed of the rope pulley. There's our precision mechanism. I'll also need a brass casing. Oh, okay. Guess I also need a new axe. And to power this, I think I'm gonna go with the windmill, since I do have a good amount of wool here. Although I don't have enough to make a bunch of windmill sails. I might just have to go with water wheels for this one. Although, yeah, I would think a windmill is a bit overkill. Yeah, I can literally just do 2 water wheels. So I'm gonna do that instead. But I'll get a windmill soon. So now that we've got everything we need, we can go over here, put down our water wheels and our rope pulley, as well as our gantry carriage. Did I bring a hand crank with me? No, of course I didn't. Let me go grab a hand crank. Oh yeah, my jetpack ran out of fuel. Let me refill that real quick. I can add a bunch of these on here. So now I should be able to put a hand crank on like that, and our carriage there. So now I think I pretty much just need to get a little base on this thing. So I'll bring some deep slate bricks down like this, I believe. Okay, then I can place the rope pulley there, give it like a little shaft here, which I'll connect up to a rotation speed controller. I can bring this over here, put our water wheels with, of course, some water. So then I think I need to just put these drills on like that. Then I'll just put another 32 of them. Do not want to be under the drills, that is bad. So now if I super glue all of these together, and I need to put on a bunch of barrels, and now I should be able to super glue these barrels on. Now hopefully everything should be connected and ready for me to do this. And it's not. Oh, I got rid of the glue here. Now hopefully if I switch this around and connect it, not like that, and connect it, doesn't work. But if I flip it around, still doesn't work. Well, let me re-glue everything, see if that helps. There we go. Alright, so now this thing should just start getting all of the blocks. And I need to get out of here before I die. What is happening? Okay, I do not know what is happening there, but I almost died, so... Wow, that is fast. How many blocks has it gone already? I did not expect it to be that fast. Okay, well I guess I can just literally stop it now and bring it all the way back up. I for sure thought it was going to be a lot slower than that. How many resources did we get? Oh yeah, there we go. So now I need to put this list filter back on here because I completely forgot. So now I'm just going to drop out all of this stuff. Alright, there's a ton of gravel there. Yeah, this needs to be 30 blocks deep, and I think we probably made it that deep. You know, I don't see a reason not to go down to bedrock, honestly. So I might as well just do that because I have so many barrels to hold stuff. I am going to assume that that has made its way all the way down to bedrock. Doesn't look like it. Oh, it did make it to bedrock. So now, then I need to move this thing over a block by bringing this all the way back up. Let's see how fast it goes. That is pretty fast. I do think I want to get rid of this water as well. Oh, there's an entire water cave here. Okay. Alright, well I'm going to get rid of all of this. Alright, that looks like it's going all the way down there, which means I should be able to go all the way back up. And I hope this works. So it'd be really annoying if it didn't. I need to take my super glue here and glue together all of this, and hopefully I should be able to move it. Yes, this is good. I accidentally paused the recording while I was making it, but I did just get a brass jetpack. And if you don't know what this does, it's like a copper jetpack, except that it uses fuel and water, and it also requires the mechanical crafter to make, which is why I have this set up here. And basically you just throw down charcoal and it'll put it in the backpack, or jetpack rather. But it does go 10 blocks higher and it is so much faster. I can already tell that this is going to be way better. Definitely a worthy investment. And now I should be able to take a shaft and this pulley, detach this, get this spinning the other direction, and just let it go. So I'm going to continue letting this do its thing, and whenever it's done drilling out this entire area, I will let you know. Well, dang it. I looked away for a second and the skeleton just killed me. Yeah, I honestly should have seen that coming. Give me a bucket. Give me 2 buckets just for good measure. Can I get down here? Perfect. Yeah, that would not have been good if I'd have lost those backpacks. And let's get back to it. So it did just start raining, but as you can see, that drill down there is finished. And we now have this entire area dug out. So now I can go ahead and go over here, grab whatever experience is left, and then, actually I need to sleep first. Then I will grab any extra ores that are in the walls that look useful, although I don't see much other things that aren't easy to get. But then I'll come back up here, empty all this out, and I will show you what we got. I was just minding my own business here, trying to get all this stuff in more easy to access barrels, but that guy came and attacked me. And of course there's more on top of my iron farm. But yeah, as you can see, I filled in all of the holes that are in the walls here, just patching them up with deep slate since, you know, I've got a good bit of that. From this 11 by 35 by 100 block area, all of the items that I got are in these chests and barrels. And first, the valuables we got, although I don't know if clay is technically a valuable, but we got almost 12 stacks of copper, 3 stacks almost of iron, a stack and a half of gold. This is all our tuff. Here's all our crimsite. Got a bit of sand, a good chunk of andesite, good bit of diorite, some gravel and flint, and all of these chests are completely full of cobbled deep slate. And there's also this, which I forgot I accidentally put some gravel in as well, so that should technically go in here. And I challenge you to comment down below the exact amount of cobbled deep slate I have with this backpack and these 6 double chests combined. And I've also got 4 chests full of cobblestone plus this chest. And I'm not going to forget to mention the almost 9 stacks of iron ingots I got from this iron farm while it was running. And speaking of, I actually have a load of extra gravel that I don't think I need, so I might as well. Ooh, that is a lot of gravel that I just dropped in there. So we've got no iron ingots, and let's see how many we get after this finishes. Is there any use for flint that I have? Stack downgrades, that's so useful. Speaking of, I forgot there were upgrades for your backpack. So there are these stack size upgrades for your backpack. The first one is copper, which costs all this copper, and it multiplies the number of stacks that can fit in a slot by 1.5. The next tier multiplies by 2, the next tier by 4, the next tier by 8, which costs 8 diamond blocks, the next tier by 16, which costs a whopping 8 blocks of netherite. And the final tier multiplies the stack slots, so you essentially have infinite stacks for each slot of your backpack. However, it costs 72 netherite blocks. Oh yeah, it also costs, along with the netherite, it has to cost 72 diamond blocks and 72 gold, iron. But I do eventually want to be able to get this stack upgrade. It'll take forever, but with this automation, I'm sure we can do it. And all that gravel got me another stack-ish of iron ingots, which is great. And I think I'm gonna go smelt up all of these ores. Oh, you know what I actually do want to do real quick? I would like to crush my ores. That way I can get XP as well as the actual ingots. To do that, I need to turn off this. That way that empties out into these crushing wheels here. And I will need to temporarily remove that filter. But now I can just throw in all of my raw ores, and those will all get crushed and go into here. I do think they take a while, but it's totally worth it. Oh yeah, we're getting lots of crushed ores and nuggets of experience. Means that we are going to be able to enchant some of this stuff, which is great. Forgot to unpause the recording again. Can't believe this. This is the second time this video, but basically I made some new tools and enchanted a few things with all those experience nuggets that I got. Mainly the axe, the brass jetpack. I re-enchanted my helmet to get that fire protection off of it. Ended up not getting unbreaking, which is okay. I got these boots, which are really nice. And I will have to save this for next video to put all the lava in it, because I have been recording for 4 hours already, and there's a Enderman down there. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a comment down below with what you would like to see in the next video. And while you're down there, I would really appreciate it if you hit that like and subscribe button. Become a member if you want to help support the channel even more. And if you haven't seen all of the episodes so far, you can click on that playlist on the screen, which will have all of the past and future episodes. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.